Hi, welcome in the next episode of Slowly but Surely Going Forward. In the last one we ended with something like this. And now I think that I would like to make some animations. So basically instead of running this one and having this, I want to see it grow. For this one, I think that I will use the tweet node, which is basically, I think, interpolation between between two states. Okay, so how to do this? I think that I will try to create a tweet node and add this one to 3. So something like this. And now what do we have to do? Okay, so after researching, I think that we either have to don't draw anything at the beginning and then use the update function, and here when we draw a line we have to make some kind of slip for each part, or if not that, then we have to get references to every part. So instead of drawing, we'll have to use nodes. I think that I will try to make the option with the updating first, and if it doesn't work, then I will go with getting references to many nodes. So let's comment that now. So the update function in Godot 4 was renamed to the QDraw, and our draw function works so that when our scene called main enters 3, then it draws. And if we want to change something, then we have to call the the QRedraw function now. So if we do not want to draw anything at the beginning, then we need to have an empty draw function. So we either make some kind of flag, or we have to delay the logic from the init function. I think there was something similar to the init, but like ready. Let's try ready, and if my theory is correct, then it should draw nothing. No, so I'm wrong. So it calls the draw function after the ready, and we know that because here we update the current state, and here we iterate over the current state. I'm not sure about that one, because let's say that I comment this, then now it should draw nothing. It draws nothing. So okay, I know how I can do this. I can just make a flag here so that it doesn't draw the first time it's called, but I don't really like this solution, and I would just have to I could also make a button to make that, but then I would have to just call another function at the end of this. Okay, never mind. Let's try and we'll just change it later. Okay. So let's do it like this. We'll make a function here called something like calculate state. Okay, and we'll take this function, call it here. At the end of this one, we'll make a query draw, and we'll take all of this, put it here, fix the intents, fix indentations. If you don't know, then for example, if we have indentations here like this, we can use backspace, but we can also use shift tab, and shift tab also works when we're on the end of line, so it's much more comfortable. Okay, so now we don't need the ready function. Okay, and let's try adding some sleep here. So there was like, I think yield, or maybe not, something in the timer. Like one time. Oh, wait. Okay, where is it? One shot. Maybe one shot. I am pretty sure that it was somewhere here. Okay, I think that it may be called now a scene 3 timer. One shot timer, yeah, they changed this one also. Yeah, this is what we need. Like timer. No function timer start anyway. Okay, so we need to copy this one. And let's say stay with leave the 1 second and check whether it will work. Oh, okay. Okay. Nothing happens. And what if we remove this one? I think that it still should draw. Why it doesn't draw? Let's check whether we're here. Make a print with the current state. Okay, let's check. Oh, nothing happened. Even crashed. I know, because it's looping. It shouldn't be looping. So that's what I was talking about. Make a... Can I do that nicely? Yes, just to make something like... So we need to prevent the calling of this function. If it already happened, we can either make a flag, but it will be better to just if our current state, we'll check if our state that we have at the moment is equal to the starting state. Starting state. Okay. Should work, I think. Now let's check. It happened. Why is that? Okay, are we even entering this one? Current state. Okay, copy. Check here. Check here. On. Yeah, that makes something like 1, 2, plus a 3. Okay. We have all of those. Our queue doesn't draw the line. What's the problem here? I don't know if we can even use the draw line function like this. This may be the problem. It'll look bad because it will like you just jump between. Wait a second, the timer was commented. What the hell? Why doesn't this one redraw? I think I will just use line to deal like I said, and it will be even better for the future. So let's create a variable called let's say parts. It will be a list and it will hold a reference for every part starting from the bottom to the top. I think I will make those every single one aligned to D. And now we need to change this function. Call this one calculate row for now. I don't have a better idea. We don't need this. We need this one. Okay, first you will calculate and then we'll draw. We also don't need this one. Okay. Make a little comment here. Calculating state. Here, something like drawing. Okay. We will also need some kind of ready function. Call this one. Okay. Okay. So we don't need to change anything in our calculations. But here we have to create part instead of draw. So line to the where's the construct? Hmm. Okay, let's try. Let's just try. We'll take our what's called parts, and trying to the new. But I still think that we need to add this one to the tree. Yes, adding reference, so like make a temporary line. Okay, take this bad boy. Add line, okay, and take add child line. Okay. So something like align at point. Okay. We'll take one position. Copy. Take the other position. Something like with may work. Okay, and okay, maybe we're thinking something like color, maybe. I don't know. Let's try and see. Okay, did this one. Save, run, and it doesn't work. Okay. But does the wolf work? Okay, so it works. And now about the color. We have default color here. Set default color. Okay, so set default color, and it's a function. Let's check. Okay, it doesn't work. Oh wait, stupid mistake. Okay, so it changes color. Let's check whether I can change the width with function. Let's just use set width. Okay. Okay. And now we somehow this one. Okay, let's maybe steal this one. Let's start doing documentation. Put it here. Oh, okay, copied weird last time. Have it here, take it from here, make it local. See? Now, take our line. I think this one may be a position. Only a string name. Let's just try it with method maybe. Okay, I think that here instead of this dummy function to check what are those arguments here. Let's go back to the, and I think that this one should work if we put it like here. And let's check. Okay, so it showed something, but it happened too fast. Duration 1 second. Okay, I don't get it, to be honest. Okay, I don't really know how to do this. Maybe it's because of the single twin. Maybe they overwrite or something. Okay, fellas, it only took me like 2 days, but we got this one. Now I will try to revert a little bit and show how it's done. Okay, so I think that we had something like this. And yeah, I think that the problem was that the line 2D doesn't update its drawing while we just change the properties. I found something like if we remove the twin from here and make it global, then I mean, let's put this here. Let's call it something like this instead of twin, because there are like twins everywhere in here and it's getting messy. Okay, so we have TW here, and now instead of doing it here, when we could have, but let's make it here. Okay, assign a twin here, and now we also don't need this one. You can, this is equal to cutting using shift delete, and now we should have a moving tree. Let me speed up this one a little bit, like 0.2 here, but I think that this is still wrong, and it's irregular, and it seems good, but I think that this one doesn't work as intended because it just recenter lines instead of twinning between, so it's still not good. So we will use, instead of twinning property, you can also have a function here. You can press Ctrl and left click, and then you automatically go to documentation. Let's close order, we don't need them. But yeah, going back, instead of twinning property, we'll use twin method. I think it was something like this. This one will allow us to make a twin on a function. So let's make a function and call this one change last. This one will be used for changing the last point in our line. Okay, and we will need a new position here, and our line, this will be a new position for the last point in the line. We can even do this now, like maybe do it later. Anyway, here doesn't show the pins. I don't remember the arguments required. Okay, because I'm looking at the wrong. I'm looking at the wrong one, okay. Here, twin method, okay. Here, no, here we put our function. We need to put a function, and I will go back to this argument in a second. Next was our starting value for interpolation. So we have a line, we have 1 point. Okay. We want to create 2 of those. Yeah, we need 2 of those now. And we pass position of this point. It will work like this. We have point 1, and also we have point 2 in the same position, and the blue one will be moving and the red one will be staying. We will have a line current position, and we will need a new position, so this one. Okay, and we need to interpolate this till the new position, and we also need a time, how long it will take, so let's put like 0.2. Okay, and now function change last has 2 arguments, and it works so that the first argument will be interpolated, and if we want to add the second one, then we need to do the bind and pass our line. This line pass here so that we can work on this. And now to have the line update, I think that instead of changing properties, we have to use a function called something set points position, I think. Let's check our line 2D, and here we have that point position. Okay, this is the one. We need to pass the index and position. So line set point position. Okay, now the index. This will be the last point in line, so we can just take our line and get all of the points, so something like get points, I think, maybe. Let's give a check again. Here we have get points position, get point count. We need the count of points. Okay, so get point count and -1 because we're working on an array, and we have index position of point and now the value, so the value will be new position, and this one will be automatically interpolated by the twin method, and I assume it works. Okay, let's check. You see? Very nice. We can maybe make something like set transition and twin linear, not linear. Let's check whether it will change anything. Okay, let's go. I think that's this one may be default. Yes, this one drawing. Let's change this weird red color because it's starting to irritate me for some kind of maybe subtle brown. Okay, and let's add more steps here. Have to speed up this one. 0.1. And I'm thinking that, or maybe not. No, never mind. Okay, let's check now. Okay, it's drawing. Small delays, I think, come from the algorithm going back on the stack thing, like the square brackets, and then I think that it draws again instead of jumping. Can I make it even faster, or is it the limit, like 0.1 maybe? Okay. That will later some kind of indication to say done. But I think that the X in the axiom shouldn't be drawn, but let's check, because if I remember correctly, the X1 looked like some kind of leaves. So make X and color like green, some dark green, this one maybe. Okay, let's check. Doesn't look super great as leaves, but as you can see, the X is always at the end of the branch. I will spawn some indicator when we're done. So I think that this one, we probably don't have this one because I was testing a lot of things. And maybe add some bar. Maybe not even add it here, but somewhere like here, I think. Make bar done label. This one will be our label new. Okay. Let's put the done label, set text to maybe like this. Done. And now add child to our scene. Done label. Okay, let's check if it works. Two steps and check if it works. Okay, see, done. So maybe position. I'll just hard code it to have some kind of the indicator, like 200, 300 maybe. And now maybe change this function to some other function so that it doesn't bother us with the so that it doesn't bother me while being here because we only call it once. I think that if we make something like, I don't know whether it works or not. So let's make change last, copy the bad boy here, make a function, okay. No, it works. So that's how it's done. Okay, so let's leave it as is. Let's see the results. I think that will be everything in this one. Now I think that this other thing doesn't work. We have to check our twin and check this one for finished. Okay, so I think that the label doesn't work because it doesn't wait for the twin to finish. So I think that this is how to connect our signal here. So in the ready, let's you just call a connect method on our twin object. That signal finished, and now we need some kind of the callable. So let's make a lambda function. Well, maybe I think that we can do something like finished here and now connect. That this is a thing now. That's the label, the new label. Okay, so this works. That's how it's done. Okay, let's try. Let's make 3 steps. It should now display on the end. But I forgot to set the text. Okay, we need to add the text here of this label. It should show up now on the end. Yes, it shows. Okay. So if it works like this, then it means that here we can also take this one, put it maybe in the brackets. It should work. Okay, it works. Okay. I think that I can close. I think that I can close this now. Okay. And I will be ending this one here. See you in the next one.